My group is Richard Traeger, Kiriko, Richard Traeger and John Cena, Kiriko and the Nun from The Conjuring, Leatherface and Lily from Ender Lilies, Arthur from Black Ops 2 and General Ironwood, Gary from Fallout, Herman Carter from Dead by Daylight, Hank Hill, Freddy Fazbear. I thought of Herman Carter before the Doctor, so it's like, all right, whatever.
Adam. Yeah.
Same thing with the Waylon Jones for some reason.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Isn't his last name Jones?
Hmm. I think you just said
I,
Wayland though.
yeah, it's like I need Wayland.
Yeah.
I like how you knew exact.
It's the only Wayland I know.
Yeah. Wayland.
Bayland.
Balin.
Nice.
Tributes rise from metal plates embedded in the shallow swamp pool, surrounded by thick fog. Above the waterline, twigs of trees loom like claws. A broken stone temple juts from the mired distance. At the center of the starting zone, half-submerged supply mound creates machetes, swamp boots, crude blasters, flare guns, rope filters, and few precious dried medikits. The horn blares. The swamp goes quiet. The game's begun. John Cena immediately scans for
Yeah.
threats, posture calm and trained. Traeger beside him, he twitches with excited dread, fingers flexing like he's already holding scissors. Kiriko tightens her gloves, spiritually focused, steady. The nun doesn't move like a person, it's more like something wearing a person.
Oh.
Leatherface grips his chainsaw like it's a comfort object. Am I the right one? Yeah. Like it's a comfort object. Lily stands beside him, small, silent, a lantern like calm in a nightmare pairing. Ironwood stands rigid, calculating. Arthur from B&2 is all soldier instincts. Eyes on her. Oh, that's not who I'm talking about, but whatever. Um,
Huh?
I'm
Who?
trying to correct it if he doesn't die. Arthur
Ironwood. Oh.
from Black Ops. He's just like this large dude from the map buried, and he's just stupid.
I see.
Gary grins like an idiot. Gary, Herman Carter tilts his head, already listening to everyone's heartbeat. Gary lore is funny. Gary finds a cloning bay and clones himself, which all of his clones start killing anything that isn't him.
Oh. Okay.
And
Which
they
one
all
is he in?
three.
I want to play that.
He just goes Gary, and he just rounds the corner like a wrench.
Horrifying.
Adewale, the drink, adjusts his glasses. Kumari bounces slightly on a press in the sheets. Claremont flutters his cape. Firefly taps fuel canister like it's a drum beat. Steve Harrington grips his nail bat like an old friend. Dustin clutches a backpack, looking like he's trying not to cry. Dustin who?
Stranger Things.
Oh. King Oddball wobbles his regal confidence. Oh, it doesn't know who King Oddball is. You should have asked me to
Oh
specify who
yeah.
King Oddball was as well. You fucking idiot.
Good point. I
Sineshi
thought
immediately
it was
starts
King.
evaluating what he can be. You hear magic watches the fog. She expects to blink. Let me see who dies first, and then. Okay. Oh, it knows who King Guado is.
Yay.
But it's gonna rewrite him in a certain way to make it make sense. King Oddball is a deranged, self-proclaimed monarch whose worldview revolves around one idea: everything exists to be knocked over. He rules nothing, commands no army, and governs no land. Yet he speaks and acts with absolute royal authority.
True.
But off and on nauseous all day. I think I genuinely got
That's
like
not
food
good.
poisoning or something.
Damn. Lasagna.
Interesting. Oh, I never read the rest of the fucking chapter. I'm an idiot. I was too busy trying to coerce it back into King Oddball.
Alright.
Arthur and Ironwood push hard for supply mountain, prioritize gear. Ironwood grabs a sealed medkit and compact rifle. Arthur grabs a rope, machete, and a small blaster. Kyoko snatches purification filters and a bandage. The nun takes nothing, just follows. Steve and Dustin grab a flare, the flashlight, and a dry tarp. Killer Moth and Firefly use fuel and flare launchers. Firefly's eyes gleam. Senshi and Magic secure heavy cleavers, salt packets, and small water pot. Lilia and Amori take a quiet route, 2 knives, med spray, and a roll of wire. Leatherface charges the mound late, swinging his chainsaw in a wide arc, more threat than precision. He'll scatter mud sprays. Dagobah mud is not normal mud, it's suction, hunger, weight. Leatherface boots sinks to the ankle, then the calf. He tries to yank free, still swinging his chainsaw wildly as he sinks to the death.
Okay. Does he die from that?
The last, yeah, he just
Finish
sinks. Just chainsaw still
immediately.
swinging wildly.
Yeah. The mud.
Herman laughs in response.
Real. It's pretty funny.
Ancient stones, slick moss, broken stairs above shallow water. Arthur and Ironwood take ridges, aiming for high ground and visibility. Kiriko and the nun glide in the same direction. Kiriko for safety, nun because it likes places that feel sacred in the wrong ways. This is where Yoda lives.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that. Half-sunk wood huts, rope bridges, and old nests in the wrecked hut cluster. Steve and Dustin choose this, hoping to fortify Odowaka. Odokawa and Kumori drift nearby. Kumori already stealing supplies. The burnable, tall reeds, flammable pockets of dry warmth. Killer Moth, Firefly head here on purpose. They just light stuff on fire.
Good.
Cold fog, deeper water, and predator noises in the deep mire. Lilia and Omori vanish into the like ghosts. Schrager and John Cena also head towards a darker cover. Sineshi and Magic claim the cooking route, eating fungi and finding shellfish. King Oddball declares himself a royal premeditator and raises Mud Island. Kiki tries to talk to him, leaving. He refuses. The tarp over the hut doorway. Steve, they tarp over the hut's doorway. Steve gives Dustin the flashlight to keep and keeps the nailed bat. Stay behind me. No hero stuff. He whispers. Dustin nods. I'm not built for hero stuff. Kiriko tries to hang purification charms. The nun stares at the charms like they offend her. Kiriko whispers, if you're going to be my partner, you need to not radiate doom. The nun smiles almost invisible. Sineshi actually cooks some swamp mushrooms broth and something like crab. Is this from Delicious in Dungeons?
Mm-hmm.
It's the fucking dwarf.
Yep.
I never watched that show, but I know the guy.
I like him.
Hank Hill tries to light a clean fire. The humidity ruins everything. Freddy Fazbear just stands there watching. Hank whispers, I tell you what, this is not ideal. Cena tries to sleep. Traeger keeps whispering, you ever cut a man open in the swamp, John? But it's slippery. Efficient. Cena opens one eye. Go to sleep, please. Secondary is when people stop running and start choosing targets. Arthur and Ironwood versus Killer Moth and Firefly. Arthur spots smoke in the reed fields. Firefly testing flame burst. Ironwood calculates quickly. Fire in the swamp could deny open routes. We can't let them control the terrain. They move in, but Firefly is ready. She flares arc into reeds, igniting small wall of fire that forces Arthur and Ironwood back. In the deep mire, Lilia moves with a cold discipline. Amori falls like a shadow. Lily wanders until she finds a higher stone ledge near a temple ridge. She sits, shaking, trying not to cry. The swamp noises imitate Leatherface's chainsaw for a moment, mocking her. Dingo Boss is a dark planet, so it has hallucinations like that.
I remember that.
I find that funny. It's just like you can hallucinate shit like that.
Me too. Her trauma
is Luke
Leatherface.
Well, Lily, I mean, it depends on what version of Lily, but if it's the child version of Lily, it makes sense because Lily just basically spawned in and she's like, I have no idea where the fuck I am.
Yeah, that was her teammate.
Teammate's some psychopath who dies.
Yep. Just runs off and dies immediately. What are you going to ask about Luke?
Do you find the area by accident or on purpose?
I think he was.
I think he got his ship got injured or something like that.
No, Yoda was like, you have to go here. You have to do the trials or something like that. You're talking about when he saw Darth Vader, right?
Not Darth Vader. Dingobots in general.
Well, that's the main one that I remember. I remember if there were other hallucinations. Oh wait, you're talking about just the planet.
Yeah, how do you get to the planet?
How did he get to the planet? Oh, he hallucinated on Hoth when he was dying. Or it was Obi-Wan's ghost was like, Luke, you need to go to Dagobah. And he's like, what the fuck, Dagobah? And then he went there.
What the hell is that?
Yep.
It's some restaurant down the road. It's really good.
As he's dying.
Gary and Herman Carter wander into the hut cluster. Gary says happily, waving at Otokawa as if this is a neighborhood barbecue. Otokawa freezes. Don't you come any closer. Q Mori behind him whispers, that guy's creepy. I hate him. Herman Carter smiles wide and activates a crackling shock device. Scale down, but enough to disrupt muscles and induce panic. Otokawa staggers. Electricity bites the air. Gary laughs like it's a game. Otokawa staggered. No, but Herman Carter isn't aiming for Kamari. He wants Otokawa. Otokawa slips on algae-coated wood, falling off the hut walkway and deep into water with a splash. He tries to swim, but his limbs twitching. Herman Carter steps to the edge, but doesn't follow. He lets the electricity go through the water, killing him.
Oh shit.
Gary, Komodo screams, calling out Gary, and screams back in horror. Gary claps, yelling, "Gary!" Reverend Carter laughs in response. Okay, let me see this. King Oddball, the normal variant. He does not get infinite boulders. It genuinely knows he throws boulders. I didn't realize that.
Good.
I just read like a quick thing.
It's finite boulders.
He needs to find them.
Yep.
Okay. The swamp remembers. Dinglebot produces false memories that echo. The fog has arrived for the most part. Root collapsed. Master Trooper and Temple Foundations begin collapsing. Dinglebot's predators become aggressive for this chapter. They do not replace tributes. They flush people out of hiding, interrupt fights. This caused more problems. The giant surge. Oh, why is that just... And then there's a King Oddball event, option 5. King Oddball declares himself the ruler of the temple sector. He begins throwing debris.
Do it.
Okay.
King Oddball event.
Who's his teammate?
It's Kiki, I think.
At dawn, the fog above Dagobah thickens and turns gold green. A distorted trumpet blast echoes through the ruined temple ridge. The voice booming, theatrical, and unhinged ring across the swamps. By royal decree, this land is mine.
Yeah.
From the highest stone outcrop stands King Oddball, arms raised, debris piled around him like ammunition. He doesn't throw them. He has arms and legs. Besides him, hovering anxiously, Kiki clutching her broom. He's at the dilapidated temple. Loose masonry, broken roots causing slopes and old statues shift. King Oddball has been given materials. King Oddball laughs and hurls a chunk of stone into the fog below. It misses everyone. He laughs even harder. Dodging is treason. Kiki yells, "Please don't throw anything." He throws another one. A boulder crashes into the shallow swamp channel, sending waves of water and mud outward. Deep in the swamp, something massive groans. Arthur the giant from buried awakens, drawn by noise. He doesn't understand crowns. Is it buried? Yeah, I think it's buried.
Is what buried?
Kiriko feels it the map I was thinking of, but it is. Kiriko feels the disturbance immediately. This place hates him. She whispers, none smells. All place hates him. Everywhere hates him. They move carefully along the edge of the royal sector, trying not to draw attention. That's when King Oddball spots them. Priestess! Another priestess! He throws the boulder. The stone skips across the water, smashing into a tree behind Kiriko. Bark explodes outward. Kiriko teleports charms, blinking away. The nun doesn't even dodge. It just passes through her.
Okay.
Arthur and Ironwood hear the crashing long before they see the giant. It's not the right I told it what Arthur it was, and it still doesn't do it.
Damn.
I think it does the other Arthur.
King Arthur.
Yeah, it thinks it's a giant robot. I think partly. Because they're both giants, but one's a human giant, the other one's a giant machine. So it's a different, completely, whatever. Hank and Freddy skirt the edge of the road sector, trying to stay unnoticed. Hank mutters, "I do not like this man's energy." Freddy flickers his eye. Eyes flicker. He looks interested. King Oddball spots movement. Metal Jester! He throws a slab of stone downwards. Hank shouts, "Run!" The The slap hits Freddy square in the torso, detaching his head from him.
Okay.
He's dead. Lights out. He's dead. Hank collapses to his knees, horrified. Whoa. The fog thickens. King Eyeballs still continues throwing at shadows. Kiki begs him to stop. You're tired. You will fail. You will fall. Nonsense. King's not fall. He steps too close to the edge. The ground gives away slightly, but Kiki grabs his cloak and pulls him back. King Bog laughs in response. See? Loyalty saves royalty.
He's right.
The game makers escalate the event. The Temple Ridge begins cracking. King Eyeball refuses to leave. This is the throne. Lilia, from the mist, Lilia watches the chaos. Mori stands beside her, expressionless. He's not dangerous, Lilia says. He's careless. She waits. Arthur the giant reaches at the base of the ridge, drawn by noise, fallen stone. He lifts his arm, accidentally shaking the weakened structure. King Oliver loses his balance. He screams. The king slips and tries to grab the breeze. He misses. He tumbles on the slope, bouncing once, and is crushed between the collapsing statue that falls from behind him.
Oh.
I guarantee you try to throw that statue at someone.
Yeah. He wishes.
He recommended the bunny suit. Leave me alone. I already bought it.
Buy it again.
The royal sector's gone. Collapsed stone, broken roots, and half-sunk statues. America with King Abba once ruled. Hank kneels where Freddy fell. Mud caked on his jeans. I tell you what, this thing didn't deserve that. He wipes his eyes, stands, shoulders savage. Shoulders are scavenged. What? Shoulders are scavenged. That's what it's saying. Machete and flare pistol. He isn't fast or flashy, but he's stubborn. And Dagobah hasn't broken him yet. Why is everyone? Whenever Freddy dies, people just lose their shit. The Bears, John Cena. the Bears. They killed Jonathan Edwards for Freddy getting destroyed by a Triceratops.
I know. Oh,
Or they killed the other one. They killed someone else. I don't remember who.
They'll beat Freddy to death.
I know. Someone, because there's 4 bears. One they got shot at. I think Jonathan Edwards might have died, but they're like, whatever. Oh no, they die. They rip off Freddy's head and blame it on the Triceratops.
Yeah. Something like
that. What is a statement?
True.
The bears kill Freddy Fazbear and then blame it on the Triceratops.
The Triceratops. Which one of you said Triceratops?
Her moth or firefly continue just to burn the fucking grass. They don't notice the water line creeping up to their boots. They have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Steve and Dustin Bates are fortifying a vine-wrapped stone hut. Leah and Amori move without sound. Leah goes, "What? Halt." Ahead, a firefly field drips in the water. She waits. Firefly ignites, a flame bursts. The fire does not spread, it explodes. Trapped gas beneath the swamp ignites violently, blasting reeds of mud skyward. Kazimoth screams as burning water splashes over him. Firefly swims back, straight to deeper bog. Jets sputter, the flame dies, the swamp takes him. Before Kazimoth can recover, blade flashes from the fog. Leah strikes once, clean and efficient. Kazimoth collapses without a sound.
Damn.
Amori does not react, they leave. Arthur the giant wanders near the training ruins. Steve sees him first. Oh, no, no, no. Arthur the giant disappears. Hears dust and gas. The giant turns. Steve steps forward, bat raised. Hey, big guy, over here. Arthur lumbered towards Steve. Dustin runs. Arthur grabs Steve with the torso and slams his stone wall over and over until he dies.
Okay.
What an eventful death. Sure. Dustin doesn't stop running until the sunrise. He hides with a hollow tree, shaking, clutching Steve's bat. Kyuko confronts Arthur near the giant floated road, trying to ward him away with spiritual seals. For a moment, it works. Arthur slows, and then steps forward. Be still, she commands. Arthur freezes, then stomps her to death.
All right. This guy's crazy.
Freeze.
Yep.
Herman Carter stalks near the training ruins, humming, dragging his shocking device to the shallow water. That's a good idea. He hears the laughter, not Gary. Lilia steps out of the fog. Amori stands behind him. Herman grins. I like you. The shock device sparks. Lilia throws a wire, wrapping around the device mid-charge. It backfeeds. Herman convulses, screaming, dead in the water. Gary claps somewhere in the dark. Gary! He's just cheering someone. That reminds me of of fucking Tommy Innit talking about different fans of different countries. England, that they just walk up to you, be like, "Oh, time for a TikTok" and all that stuff, and then just in America, he hears, "Yeah, Tommy Innit, top G," in a parking lot with no one in it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Where are they?
Only in America.
Freaking. What am I, Andrew Hirsch? Fucking hell.
Freaking hell.
The fog thins just enough to reveal what Dagobah has been doing in secret. What the fuck?
What?
The paths are gone, water levels are higher, old ruins that once offered shelter now have submerged. The arena's gone is quietly forcing confrontation. They move along the raised path. Cena stays alert, scanning constantly. Traeger hums and drags the blade along the dark, carving smiley faces. Harwood studies the shrinking terrain. Solos we picked off first, he says. Arthur nods. Start with the unpredictable. Their eyes are set on a single moving target in flooded ruins. Gary!
No.
Gary splashes the shower water, waiting on his reflection. Hi, Gary! He does not notice the rifle barrel until he's almost too late. Arthur fires once, intentionally wide. Gary laughs and charges him head on, a wrench in hand. Ironwood fires the second shot. Gary drops. I would have wanted to win.
Yeah.
So weird, though. Hank spots Dustin hiding near the overturned skiff. Son, you need an adult, Hank says gently. Dustin hesitates and nods. They move together now. Since she prepares food... Said she prefers food from the swamp roots. Magic watches in the sky. Something is wrong. The ground beneath them trembles. Arthur, the giant, submerges from the mist, drawn by movement and smell. And as she freezes, we do not fight this. Magic steps forward anyways, portal flicking. She opens a disc beneath Arthur's foot, but the swamp collapses unevenly. Arthur stumbles. A massive tree root snaps and loose from above him. Sineshi moves Magic aside. The root slams him. He's dead.
Oh, shit.
Arthur, being a weirdo, ruined everything.
What do you mean?
Lily and Kiriko cross paths near ancient stone arc and neither raises a weapon. They share supplies without speaking much. They part peacefully. Lily and Amori, they observe Ironwood and Arthur from a distance. Amori tilts his head. Lily whispers, not yet. They retreat into the fog. Kiki wanders near the old royal ruins, clutching her broom. She hears footsteps. Hello? Richard Trigger steps out of the fog, smiling too wide. Well, hello there, little witch. Kiki tries to lift her broom. Traeger lunges. The broom scrapes or snaps uselessly against him. Cena hears the scream before it's too late. Traeger's blade flashes once. Kiki falls. Cena stares at Traeger in disbelief. What the hell is wrong with you? Traeger giggles. We're surviving. Cena says nothing. As they rest on roots, Traeger hums again. Cena stands. I'm done. Traeger blinks. Done with what? Cena grabs him. Traeger laughs. He gets slammed headfirst into a stone pillar. Once Cena releases him, he's dead. That's perfectly timed, Gavin.
Yeah, I know. They didn't even fight. It was just
It's just
murder.
Cena like, yep, fuck this.
That was so much faster than I expected.
That's basically what happened. That is almost exactly what happened.
I know. Oh my god.
Cena breathes hard, shaking off his hand. I would not let monsters win. Ironwood spots Hank Hill and Dustin moving through the narrow passage. Targets acquired. Arthur fires once with a warning shot. Hank pushes Dustin aside. Run! Ironwood advances relentlessly. Hank swings his machete. Not enough. Ironwood fires once. He's dead. Lily and Moria finally act. They just kill Arthur the Giant.
Alright.
That he shouldn't even be here. Or as is.
Killed a lot of people.
Chapter 5. Ironwood doesn't hesitate. And the weakest first, he orders. Arthur raises his rifle towards Dustin across the basin. Cena reacts instantly, charging through knee-deep water. No! The shot fires anyways. Where did Cena come from?
He wants to protect the child.
He falls face first in the water, clawing uselessly at or Dustin hits the back. He falls face first in the water, clawing claws uselessly at the mud. Cena stops in his track. He's too late. Dustin is dead. Cena churns, fury focused. Ironwood fires again. Cena ducks, tackles him into stone steps. Arthur tries to line up another shot, but Kirko intervenes behind Arthur and slamming the talisman against his back. Arthur staggers. Cena and Ironwood grapple violently. Ironwood is strong, but Cena is relentless. Cena slams Ironwood against a broken pillar. Once, twice, Ironwood reaches his first item. Cena wrenches it free and hurls Ironwood into a basin of water. Ironwood tries to rise. Cena doesn't let him. He drowns him.
Okay.
He beats the guy with cybernetics.
Yeah. No mercy.
Arthur runs straight into the fog after seeing that raw display of power, where Amori and Lilia catch him off guard. He's dead. Magic opens a stepping disc beneath Kiriko, trying to drop her into deeper water. Kiriko blinks, teleporting mid-fall, reappearing right behind Magic. Kunai flashes. Magic's dead.
Oh, shit.
That's kind of badass, to be honest. Lily steps into the open at last. Pale glow gathering around her. Lily studies her. You survive without cruelty. That makes you dangerous. Amori tilts his head. Lily raises her staff gently. I don't want to kill you, but Lily does. They clash, a soft light against cold precision. Amori moves to flank, but Lily's aura surges, knocking him back into a brute spike. He impales himself silently, expression unchanged. He's dead.
Yeah.
Lilia stares. For the first time, she hesitates. Is Lily one of the first characters I put? Let me double check.
Good idea.
No, it's Richard Traeger and John Cena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if John Cena wins, I'm giving him that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like John Cena. These.
For the first time, Lilia hesitates. The hesitation causes her. Lily's spectral blade pierces her chest. Lilia falls backwards, dead. Cena looks at the two remaining women. I'm not fighting kids, she says firmly. Kiriko steps forward. This ends now. No tricks. Lily stands between them. I won't let this become another murder. Is this... Lily stands between them. I won't let this become another murder. Kiriko nods. Cena charges anyway, but not at Lily, but at Kiriko, knowing Lily won't attack him. They clash hard. Kiriko teleports, reappears, strikes. Cena takes it, grabs her mid-blink, slams her into a rock. Kiriko struggles with bleeding, still fighting. Lily steps forward. Stop. Cena hesitates. Kiriko doesn't. She drives the blade towards Cena's throat. Lily reacts. A blinding pulse of light erupts between them. Kiriko's thrown backwards over her edge into deep water below. She does not get back up.
Right. He's gonna just Lily's, give the win to Lily.
It is. No, give it to John Cena. We're not having that. It's gonna give it to Lily because he's just gonna walk in the mud and sacrifice himself. Give it to John Cena. That's the second time or third time Lily has won that like that, so I'm not allowing it.
I know.
If it was the Umbral Knight, that would be like more accurate, so I wouldn't care. Or Leatherface doing it, but
Yeah.
This guy has fought his way to
I
victory.
know. Yeah, literally.
That's
So
it. I'm
good.
done. He slammed 3 different people into rocks, killing them.
Yep. They're so brutal too, and they're just like efficient.
Every time.
Yeah.
Freddy Fazbear crawls up a fucking hole, legs broken,
Yeah.
splints them barely, and then wins. He solos 2 people.
I
He
know.
solos Dr. House and Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. That shit was nuts.
Crawls out over the death of Freddy Fazbear.